Habits are really
Can I ask
hard
the
to
next
drop.
question now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Steve wants to know. Steve used the word legal, but I am going to replace it with possible because we do not give legal advice, nor should anybody accept a lawyer because that's what they get $350 an hour to do. Is it possible for my agent to deduct commission from my deposit when I cancel my purchase agreement in the allowed time window due to CC&R constraints?
Okay, go back there again. Deduct.
Is it possible for my agent to deduct his commission or would-be commission from my deposit check when I canceled my purchase in the allowable time window due to CC&R constraints? So this person,
first thing I see though, why would
Okay.
a buyer
he had 17 days.
No, I think I got.
He read the
Yeah.
CC&Rs
I think
and
I
didn't like them,
understand this.
so he
Right.
canceled.
Yeah.
So the agent got all ticked off and said, "You canceled, and I would have made $3,000 off of this. So I'm gonna take it out your deposit, man."
No, the answer is not no, because it has to do with whether or not you have a separate contract. If you have
are
a
you
buyer's
slipping in
agreement,
another one?
agreement.
If you have a buyer's agreement with the agent, first of all, if you signed a buyer's agreement with the agent that says that if you backed out of a purchase because the property was no good, you still pay the agent.
Nugget,
No.
you're fired.
Yeah.
Well,
Wrong
that's
You should never have hired that dumb person from the very beginning.
okay. Well, no. Scott
no,
makes
it's not.
Scott makes a great point. It comes to it's to the
mark the
discretion.
time and the date.
discretion.
I've never heard of
Discre-
that.
discretion, but it makes sense. So discretion of the agent and how the relationship with the client. Yeah, he got ticked off. Here's the thing, though: if the buyer went past that 17-day, that period, that rightful amount of time that they can back out with good cause, okay,
The contingency period.
yeah, the contingency period, then yeah, I can see that. But once it goes past the 17 days, it really, if the seller, if the agent, if anybody really wants to hardball that buyer, they can.
But only the seller can. The way that the contract reads, the way that the RP, the purchase agreement reads,
Yeah.
only the seller has the right to retain part or all of the deposit, not your real estate agent as the buyer. That would have to be.
No, I know that
something
the
completely
inventor where it would be with the buyer, it would only be, from what I know, is if that buyer canceled, reapproached that property with another agent, made another attempt.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? The first agent lost out because you were right there. You could have completed the transaction.
But that
Things
doesn't
didn't
seem
work
to
out.
be what
That
was
It doesn't seem to be the case.
And
So again,
and that would
so
have to be a separate.
I'm not an
agreement
attorney. I don't
because
get paid $350 an hour, but I would think
He gets more.
once again, this person's got definitely a claim against that
so
agent.
it's kind of like the last question that Tiffany had. You got to check the
You gotta check the
contract. If
contract.
it's a buyer agreement, which
Yeah.
we're suggesting might not be the best approach as a buyer.
I
to sign
know
a
a lot of people do sign those.
Yeah, but
Agents want to make sure if they're
but
driving
I don't
we're not
believe-
telling them to or not to. We're suggesting that it's of our opinion.
But
that
I don't.
Perhaps
I don't
that's not a
believe
good
the
idea.
standard car agreement has any clause in there where
No,
it says
but
you
the
can put
agent gets
stuff in.
money
You know,
anyway.
you can stick
So go
addendums
back
in.
and see if he crossed something out, wrote something in. If it is there and you signed it, you got a problem because you committed to something in writing and you agreed to it.
Yeah, that's
you know?
bad. And by the way, that's just really bad karma for the real
Oh,
estate
that
agent.
agent.
And I would even.
He's a bad
She's gonna
man
YouTube
Bad.
or
something.
woman.
Bad agent.
If you
Bad.
found out that something like that happened, you probably would have a pretty good case.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet you could get that money back if you went
Oh,
back
yeah.
to the broker. You
And
could
that
say-
broker,
The broker
would
would
be
be,
very nervous
Yeah.
about an agent who
because you'd
operates
say,
like that under him. Also,
Exactly. You'd say, "Come on, are you serious? I didn't. Why would I even think that would be in here?"
Yeah.
You know?
Good call. All right, Steve. There you go. That's our best. That's our final and best, or whatever.